Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Face first.
Set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. He connects with a counter.
Hooked up and DDT. And I need to remind you, the roof of the...
Trying arm bar. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Kick to the gut.
Uh-oh. And uses the arm drag to reverse. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Oh, using that hammer like this was a track and field event. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. All right, he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oof! Caught a back elbow for that trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This could end it all.
Now with the cover. Kicking out before the count.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a...
Look out.
Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Got a wrench, looking to tune someone up.
Returning back to the ring.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
Oh! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't gonna let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
What an axe handle. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
Maybe true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out. Here we go. Here's the pin. Kicks out at just one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Oh, right into a counter.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Avoided any damage there. Every maneuver being returned with counterfire.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can... Think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this. Match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. Hammerlock is in.
Down with a DDT. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
Oh.
Not looking good. In this position, textbook slam. Misses the target.
Hooked up. Heading into the crowd now. This could get dangerous.
Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
The WWE Universe is going absolutely wild as these two battle it out in the arena seats.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent defenseless. Pedigree.
Fighting among the masses.
Bam! Oh, what a kick!
Oh, man. Seth turns that away. Headed back to ringside.
And he heads back into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Now he's back at ringside. Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people.
Doing a little exploring right now.
Getting up close and personal with the WWE Universe.
Ah, jeez. Blow after blow out in the throngs of the WWE Universe itself. Capped off with a big one.
Rollins got surprised there.
Punk formulating a move.
Clothesline!
Oh, clearly neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all-out bedlam. Gonna have to get back in the ring here. The rest count is getting higher.
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months.
Finds the roll-up.
Rotates out against the cover. He just might regret this decision. Oh, he flips that around.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
High rent district for CM Punk.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Strong. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness, cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Seth Rollins.
Stomp! Will that close Punk out?
Goes for the pin. What? You gotta be kidding me.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
Stopping that with a back out. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Boom! GTS.
Is it enough for Punk? CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Counter. Saw it coming. Now propped up in the corner. Rollins just a step too slow.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
Oh. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
Spiked on the crown.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Forces the shoulder up after two.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Looking like a game of tit-for-tat now. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Now the GTS. Once again going all out. Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Makes
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Rollins with a schoolboy takedown.
Fishing for something beneath the ring. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where is Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continued.
Capitalizing with a quick O'Connor roll.
Reverses the pin, shoulders down. He breaks up the pin, stops the referee's count.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it happens.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
And this one might be headed ringside. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came...
Spear!
That's going to keep Rollins down.
And this could be it. Good reflexes from him there.
Wow. Elbow! Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Hoisted up high here. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes.
Thumped with a big blow.
Rollins getting worked on. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Still takes a good amount of resilience to last this long, though.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived in the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
With authority!
Soaring!
Cross body! Oof! This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for
Hoping that was enough, was it? Stops the count, keeping this match alive. Oh, did you hear that?
using the arm. Rollins drops his opponent. Stomp into the ground. Here's Seth's big chance.
And we just saw some serious offense.
DDT. Moves.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
Oh. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Kick right to the gut.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
He quickly slides into the ring.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
This has been a hurricane of chaos.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi,
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Reigns can't yield any. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray? Hit on CM Punk. The ref not even getting to one.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
And it's reversed.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
Seth has got to dig deep now.
Oh my gosh, what a Roman for the win. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Oh, knees.
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. No, stops the count at 2. How? And here we go, returning to the ring. Uh-oh, just like that, Roman gets stopped. Roman suplex.
Rollins now, perhaps going for that neck breaker. No! Forearm to the neck.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Reigns was waiting for that.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No!
What power!
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk? Capitalizing with a pin here.
There's 2. Somehow he kicked out.
A kick out, and Reigns is still in this.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply summed,
He's going for the pin. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The WWE Championship. There is so much electricity electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Oh. Sudden cutoff from Bret. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Bret hoping to goad his opponent into a costly mistake.
Hard as flight in mind.
Blast off.
Oh my God, what a move. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom.
Serves him right for running his mouth. Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Hart back to the outside now.
Elbow drop!
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Quick reaction to Hart there.
Steps through, twisting up the leg. There it is, the inverted figure four is in. This could be over soon.
Figure four leg lock is applied.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style's better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count-out.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. It's a very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Going outside. What's he got planned here? He answers right back.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Oh, that's going to sting your back.
And saw what was coming there. And Michaels put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Time now for Shawn to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Oh, boss, stretch applied.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. The count continues.
Time to get back in there. He beats the count, barely.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Punishing the knee with that one.
This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title. That Iron Man.
Figure 4. Leg lock. He's in his...
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Body slam. The excellence of execution signaling to the WWE Universe now.
This is turning into a brawl.
Retaliation from the Hitman. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Reversal after reversal. Pile driver on its way.
Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
Are we about to see a title change here? Pin for the title.
Quick shoulder up.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh.
Michaels scouted there.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Take off.
Off the top. Diving hammer strike.
What's this? He's going back.
Blast off.
Diving leg drop.
From what? Way up high. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have? From the heavens, smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Bang! He finds a counter. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
it dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade. The excellence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes. Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it? And this has to be doing a major number on the back.
Seemingly no way to alleviate the pressure. Something's got to give. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Oh, what a quick answer. HBK looking to attack from above.
Take off.
Oh, my God, what a move.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
Sharpshooter's locked in. Hart.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner.